Hello everyone, this is me, Sir Alexis, and welcome to Grade 8 Math class. Today's lesson is about factoring different types of polynomials. To begin our lesson, let us find all the factors of 18. Alin kaya dito ang all factors of 18? Is it A, 1, 2, 9, 18? Letter B, 1, 3, 6, 18? Letter C, 2, 3, 6, 9? Or letter D, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18? What do you think? Very good. The answer here is letter D. Now, there is a question here. How do we multiply the quantity x plus 5 times the quantity x plus 3? Okay, kung mapapansin natin, dalawang binomials yung imino-multiply natin. So, paano ba tayo mag-multiply ng dalawang binomials? So, basically, ang ginagamit natin dito is by using the FOIL method. Now, what are the factors of 5x cubed plus 20x raised to 5 plus 15? Hindi pala natin kukunin yung factors dito. Kahit na ito yung tanong na kunin ng factors, pero ang tanong ko na lang is, what factoring technique are we going to use para makuha yung factor nitong polynomial na 5x cubed plus 20x raised to 5 plus 15? Ano kaya sa tingin nyo? Yes, that's correct. Pwede natin itong gamitan ng factoring with common monomial factor. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, may common monomial factor itong polynomial. So, yun yung gagamitin natin para makuha yung factors. Paano naman kaya kapag ganito yung given? Ito, we have x squared plus 10x plus 25. Gagamitan ba natin to ng factoring polynomials with common monomial factor? Parang hindi, no? Okay, so kung hindi natin siya kayang gamitan ng factoring polynomial with common monomial factor, isip tayo ng ibang factoring technique. Baka pwede yung iba. Okay, so sa tingin natin, ang polynomial na to, since this is a trinomial, we can look for the first and last term. Pwede nating tignan kung ang first term at last term ay perfect square. Tignan nga natin, ang x squared ay perfect square. Ang 25 is perfect square. At pag kinuha natin yung square root ng x squared at ng 25 at i-multiply natin by 2, ang sagot ay 10x. So this is a perfect square trinomial, a PST. So, ibig sabihin yan, pwede natin siyang i-factor using factoring the perfect square trinomial. So, ayun. So, dapat medyo sa ulo natin o master natin yung mga paraan para ma-factor out ang different types of polynomials. Kasi, iba-iba yung factoring technique eh. Ngayon, paano kung ganito naman yung given natin? Ang given natin is x squared plus 9x plus 18. Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin ang factoring polynomial with common monomial factor. Hindi rin natin pwedeng gamitin yung perfect square trinomial kasi hindi naman siya perfect square trinomial. Okay, so anong gagawin natin? Parang wala na, no? Okay, so akala lang natin wala na pero there is another way on how we can factor this kind of trinomial. Kasi pupunta na tayo sa susunod na kind or factoring technique in mathematics, which is known as factoring general trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c where a is equal to 1. Ito pala yung gagamitin natin kapag hindi natin ma-factor out ang trinomial using the factoring with common monomial factor or factoring perfect square trinomial. So, sagutan natin yung kanina. Balikan natin to, which is, what are the factors of x squared plus 9x plus 18? Okay, una, ito yung mga paraan. Una, we have to think of two numbers whose product is C and whose sum is B. Number two, write the factors that satisfies the condition in number one. Okay, sabi doon meron tayong value ng B at C. Pero hindi lang pala B at C, meron pa ring letter A. Okay, so saan ba nakikita yung mga value nitong A, B, and C? Okay, from our trinomial, letter A, okay, listen carefully. Letter A is the numerical coefficient of x squared. Okay, ang numerical coefficient ng x squared ay 1. Ang numerical coefficient ng x ay 9 at yun ang letter B natin. Ang letter C naman is the constant term, which is 18. Okay, ulit. Ang letter A is the numerical coefficient ng x squared, which is 1. Ang letter B manggagaling naman sa numerical coefficient ng x. At ang letter C is the constant term. So doon nanggaling ang A, B, and C. Sabi kanina sa factoring general trinomials, para makuha natin ang factors nitong trinomial na to, kailangan daw natin mag-isip ng factors na ang product ay letter C at ang sum is letter B. Tignan nga natin. Let's create a table para mas malinaw sa atin. Hahanap daw tayo ng factors na ang product ay 18. Magbigay nga kayo ng factors ng 18. Okay, we have 18 and 1. Correct, because 18 times 1 is 18. 9 and 2, because 9 times 2 is 18. Meron pa ba? Meron pa. 6 and 3, because 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so ito na yung mga list of possible factors of 18. Okay, dahil nakuha na natin yung possible factors ng 18, ang gagawin naman natin is kukunin natin yung sum ng factors. Try nga natin. Unang set ng factors is 18 and 1. 18 plus 1 is 19. 9 plus 2 is 11. 6 plus 3 is 9. Ang sabi doon ay ang sum daw dapat natin is equivalent to letter B. Ay ang letter B natin is 9. Ngayon, alin sa set of factors dito ang may sum na 9? Meron ba? Yes, meron. At ito yon. Ito yung set of factors na nag-satisfy sa condition natin, wherein 6 and 3, pag pinag-multiply natin, 6 times 3 ay 18, at kapag pinag-plus natin ito, ang sagot ay 9. So therefore, ang factors natin manggagaling dito. Okay, so dalawang binomials ang magiging sagot natin. Ilalagay natin sa parenthesis, we have plus 6 and plus 3 because the factors are both positive. If it happens that the factors are negative, ay di magiging minus 6 at minus 3. Depende sa sign ng ating factors, ha. Nagkataon na ito ay dalawang positive, kaya plus 6 at saka plus 3. Ngayon, ano yung nasa harap nila? So kung ano yung variable na ginamit natin sa trinomial or sa given, yun din dapat ang ilagay natin sa harap. So therefore, the final answer here is the quantity x plus 6 times the quantity x plus 3. Pwede silang magkabaligtad yung 3 at saka 6 because it is a multiplication. It will not affect or it has no effect in the final answer. Okay? Another example. What are the factors of x squared minus x minus 20? Gaya ng ginawa natin kanina, let us identify the value of a, b, and c. Ang letter A natin is the numerical coefficient of x squared. We have 1. Letter B is the numerical coefficient of x. That is negative 1. Letter C is the constant term, negative 20. Now, we are going to think of two numbers whose product is negative 20 and whose sum is negative 1. Okay, so dito, hindi ko na ililista lahat ng possible factors ng negative 20. Mag-isip na kagad tayo ngayon ng dalawang numbers na kapag pinag-multiply, ang sagot ay negative 20 at pag pinag-plus natin, ang sagot daw is negative 1. Posible ba yun? Yes, that's possible because we have two numbers whose product is negative 20 and whose sum is negative 1. Tignan nga natin. Ayan. Negative 5 and 4. Let us try. Negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. Pasok. Negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. Okay, so therefore, ito na yung gagamitin natin, negative 5 and 4, sa ating factors. Okay, kapag ka naisip mo na kagad yung sagot dito na dalawang numbers, kahit hindi mo na ilista yung ibang set of factors kasi nakuha mo na eh. Okay, ngayon, kung mapapansin nyo, yung letter B at letter C natin ay parehong negative. Ano, kasi kanina yung unang example natin, yung A, B at C pare-parehong positive. So medyo madali. Pero kapag ka ang letter B at letter C natin is parehong negative, so medyo mahirap mag-isip ng set of factors dyan. Okay. So now, dahil dito manggagaling yung sagot natin, ilagay na natin sa parenthesis, we have here, gumamit din tayo ng variable x, so therefore the final answer is the quantity x minus 5 times the quantity x plus 4. Another example. What are the factors of x squared plus 3x minus 40? Okay, gaya ng ginawa natin kanina, kukunin ulit natin ang value ng A, value ng B, at value ng C. Letter A is 1. Letter B is 3. Letter C is negative 40. Kung mapapansin nyo, isa lang ang negative ngayon. Kasi doon sa example natin na kanina lang, yung letter B at letter C is parehong negative. Pero ngayon, letter C lang ang negative. So parang medyo mahirap kapag ka may negative, ano? Pero let's see. Tignan natin kung kaya natin hanapin ang two numbers whose product is negative 40 and whose sum is positive 3. Meron ba? Mag-isip nga tayo ng dalawang numbers pag pinag-multiply ay negative 40. Okay, meron tayo. 8 and negative 5. 8 times negative 5 is negative 40. 8 plus negative 5 is positive 3. And it satisfies our condition. Therefore, our answer will come from 8 and negative 5. So the final answer will be ito. Pero ginamit natin ay variable x, so this will be the quantity x plus 8 times the quantity x minus 5. Sir, pwede po magkapalit yung 8 at saka negative 5? Yes, pwede. Kung yan ay positive 8, pwedeng mapalagay yan sa dulo, plus 8 din. Hindi siya pwedeng maging negative 8. Kung ano yung sign ng factor, dala-dala rin kapag ka pinagpalit. Kasi baka mamaya mapagpalit mo nga, pero yung sign, hindi mo yung sign ay nagkamali ka ng paglalagay, mali rin. So dapat kung babaliktarin mo to, ganito yung magiging sagot niyan, x minus 5 times the quantity x plus 8. Okay? So kasama yung sign kapag pagpapalitin sila ng pwesto. Okay, so now, ito naman ang ating sagutan. What are the factors of x squared minus 13x plus 36? Ang A natin is 1, ang letter B natin is negative 13, at ang letter C is positive 13. Ito ay iba na namang case kasi ang nangyari dito, yung letter B naman yung negative. Kasi kanina letter C yung negative. So, ayun. Sa mga examples natin ngayon, iba't ibang scenario or iba't ibang case ang ibinigay ni Sir kaya kailangan ay ma-master natin to. So, we are going to think of two numbers whose product is positive 36, whose sum is negative 13. Posible ba to? Tignan nga natin. Okay, negative 9 and negative 4. Negative 9 times negative 4 is positive 36. Pasok. Negative 9 plus negative 4 is negative 13. Pasok din. So, ibig sabihin niyan, ang factors natin ay manggagaling sa negative 9 at negative 4 with variable x. Therefore, the final answer is the quantity x minus 9 times the quantity x minus 4. What are the factors of x squared plus 6xy minus 55y squared? Okay, gaya ng ginagawa natin, hanapin natin yung value ng A, B, at C. Ang letter A is 1, ang letter B is 6, at ang letter C is negative 55y squared. Because this problem is special case. Kasi yung letter C natin is negative 55y squared. May variable din. Kasi nasanay tayo na yung letter C natin, wala siyang kalapit na variable, but this time, it has y squared. Now, paano natin sasagutan ito? Okay, so gawa ulit tayo ng table. Mag-iisip tayo ng dalawang expression because our product is negative 55y squared. Ang sum natin is 6. Medyo special case ito, no? So, meron tayong dalawang expression na pag pinag-multiply ang sagot is negative 55y squared. At yun ay ang 11y and negative 5y. 11y times negative 5y, 11 times negative 5 is negative 55. Y times y is y squared. So, ito yung tamang factors ng negative 55y squared. Sa pagkuha naman ng sum nito, disregard natin yung variable ng 11 at ng 11y at saka ng negative 5y. Kunin lang natin yung numerical coefficient. 11 at saka negative 5. 11 plus negative 5 is 6. So, nag-satisfy din naman dito, ano? So, therefore, ang sagot natin ay manggagaling dito sa 11y at saka negative 5y. Ilalagay natin yun sa dulo kasi nasa dulo yung merong nating variable na y. At ang ilalagay natin sa harap is yung x pa rin because look at our given. It started with x squared. So therefore, the final answer here is the quantity x plus 11y times the quantity x minus 5y. Okay, this is a special case ha. Kaya para malaman natin kung tama yung factors natin dito, we can use the FOIL method. And I can assure you that the quantity x plus 11y times the quantity x minus 5y is correct. Okay, kayo naman. What is the factored form of x squared plus x minus 30? Ang gagawin mo dito is isulat mo yung answer mo or yung factors mo sa ating comment section. Write your name, section, and your answer. Okay? And that would be all for today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something on how to factor out general trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c where a is equal to 1. Thank you so much and see you on my next video. Goodbye!